How's it? This is Dave from Hawaiian South Shore. I'm here with Harley Ingleby. We're going over a few boards, and in this video, we wanted to go over the Diamond Drive. Harley's in Australia, and I'm over here in Hawaii. Thanks for being with us, Harley.
No worries. Thanks for having me. It's cooking down here.
It's not too bad over here. It's like in Fahrenheit, it's about 70. So what is that like? Maybe like maybe 22, 23 degrees Celsius.
Perfect temperature. I'll swap you.
Yeah.
It's probably closer to 30. So I don't know what that is in Fahrenheit, but it's more the humidity here right now. We've actually had a tiny bit of rain, which is we're in crazy drought at the moment. But yeah, we could do a lot more of it. But all of a sudden it's got real steamy.
Yeah, you guys had tons of fires over there not too long ago, yeah?
Yeah, it's been crazy. I actually don't know. I've just been away for a week, but fire just directly west of my house, only like, I don't know, 5 or 10 k's away. It's burnt over 200,000. The one fire that's here burnt over 200,000 hectares, just out of control for, I don't know, it was burning for well over a month, out of control, and they've just been running around trying to contain it. And it's really sad, and that's only one of many, many fires that's been burning around the country at the moment. It's been pretty heavy.
Wow. I'm going to go over the Diamond Drive. And we have it in the Thunderbolt Technology. So the Diamond Drive, you've had this model for a while, huh?
Yeah, it's one of the longest running models, alongside the HIHP. I guess when we started, it was supposed to be the equal opposite to the HIHP. So the HIHP was the continual rocker, good wave, all-round longboard, and we just wanted to offer another longboard that was more suited to smaller waves or just have a bit more paddle power. It's got a 3-stage rocker. It's the only board in our range that has the 3-stage, so it's a lot flatter in the middle and then has tail lift and nose lift. The amount of rocker in the boards, it's not wildly flatter than the HIHP. It's just how we distribute that rocker that makes a lot of difference to the board. So it's a little bit bigger in size, like a little wider, a little bigger in the rails, and that. So yeah, it's just a really good all-round performance longboard. It's been one of our best sellers by a long shot, just because the thing does paddle so well. And I've ridden the board it's not to say that it's just a small wave board. I've ridden that like at my local double overhead point break wave, and it performs exceptionally well. Billy's 3-stage rocker was a rocker that I grew up riding most of the time until I really went on the pursuit of a better wave rocker that was, especially in hollow waves, you don't want that sticking point. It's just a really good board for sort of more flatter, predictable faces, pretty much, or a board that needs to get you into waves a bit quicker or easier.
So somebody that doesn't know anything about rockers and they hear 3-stage rocker, they'd be like, what does that mean?
Yeah. I mean, honestly, it's not too extreme, like I said, but it's just having that.
Does it have like 3? So you call it 3 stages because it has 3.
Just if you look at it from a distance and really look at the profile, if you were to put the HIHP and the Diamond Drive together, you can really see that the rocker, has nose rocker, and then it's a lot flatter through the middle, and then there's tail rocker. And a lot of longboards were like that for a long time. And I think in weaker waves where you do have to chase the middle of the board to keep the board trimming, it just makes that section of the board trim that much better. So you can really sail on flat water really well. And again, it's just, if you're not the strongest paddler, it's really going to allow you to trim into waves really easily.
So with that 3-stage rocker, people can just kind of get in the middle and just like stay on that small wave and just.
Yeah, totally. Yeah, it just keeps you moving really easily, and it's, don't think of it too extreme. It's not like dead flat and bent, and there's like a weird push point or anything like that. It's just everything's very subtle and it all blends really well. I think one of the things Billy does better than anyone is just how he's able to blend his rockers and his foils so well. There's no points of the board where I feel like they release or catch or anything like that. yeah, he's the master master of foiling a board.
So it comes in a 9.2, volume 69, and then the 9.4 is 76.
Yeah.
I mean, so this is pretty much a good board for guys that can't get out in the water all the time and they need something that they can just get in and just start having fun and they don't have to figure out the board, yeah?
Yeah, totally. It's just a super solid all rounder. I think it might have been our best selling board, and historically, just because like obviously a lot of people weren't after a board to surf big waves or super barrely waves or whatever, or when they're getting a longboard, they're more thinking of when it's small, So it was just the board we wanted to be just a really solid all rounder for any level of surfer. Quite a few of my team riders actually, when I down here when we first started, we used to have a 9.1 diamond drive as well, and quite a few of them, they actually chose the diamond drive over the HIHP. So it's just I think if anyone goes and like puts the board under their arm, they'll know. It's just a really good surfboard.
Yeah. So for guys, let's say if they're like I don't know, maybe 180. Well, it's about 80 kilos, so about 175 to 100 pounds. That's like the typical guys that come in.
9.2.
And they're 9.1. And what fins would you recommend for them?
You can ride this board however you like. I ride that board exclusively with my tri-set, FCS extra large tri-set. But if you like more of a 2+1 set, it will work. Yep, that's the set. Yeah, so a 2+1 set, I would probably, 7-inch with medium or large sides would work, or small to medium sides with an 8-inch, that'll work too. Something we haven't really touched on in the previous clips is whether you're riding my tri-set or a 2+1 set of any scale, there should be a mark on the fin box, and that's where I'll put the trailing edge of the center fin always, whether it's an 8-inch or my 5.5-inch, it doesn't matter. It's so we can get that spread correct. So, that's just our preferred mark. Obviously it's not gospel. You don't have to put it there. If you want to loosen the board up, you can obviously move it further forward, or if you really want to make it stiff, you can obviously send it back as well. But I really urge people to try that fin mark. It works. I think it works the best in all conditions. Like I used to move my fins around a bit, but then after years and years, actually, I think the last time I tried moving my fin, I was actually surfing good-sized Lani Akea with one of my friends, Ned Snow, and it was pretty solid Lanis, and I moved my fin back, and as soon as I did, I felt like I was like on my toes a bit, and I was like, yeah, it was stiffer, but it wasn't as comfortable, so I just moved it straight back to my regular mark, and I just felt so much more confident, and it just works. It's so every board, the mark's not super obvious. It's a tiny little mark on the fin box. So have a look.
Yeah, this one has the mark on it. So I noticed that. Even on the HIHP and all the other boards too, it had a mark. So this is where the back of the this is where it'd be like
center fin line up. Yep.
Oh, okay. Right on.
Yeah, so that's always in relation to where the front fins are. And the front fins on each board, depending on the width of the tail, sometimes that can slightly vary. So we never measure, Bill and I, we don't measure our tail fin distance off the tail of the board. It's all in reference to the spread of where the front fins are. So yeah, that mark's set up, and it may be different on different of our models, but in relation to, it's always, in relation to our front fins and set up ready to go.
I'm happy you mentioned that, because I did see the mark on it. Oh, I'm going to put this mark on there. And I didn't realize
that's why.
All your boards.
Yep, it's on all the boards. It should be.
Good.
So if you ever can't find the mark on a board, or it might, like in some of the older boards we had that didn't have the mark, if you want to find the mark, I actually just put the side fins in the quad rears and put a ruler across. So put a ruler up against the back edge of the quad rears and make a mark on the center box. It's the same spread. So if you can't find the mark, that's always a good way to check.
Oh, that's a good tip.
Yeah.
That's a good way to find the mark on your board. Right on.
Yeah. No worries.
Hey, so I wanted to ask you about the your fins, and it's in the air core.
Yep.
So the air core makes it a little bit stiffer, and you get a lot more twang to it, or
Yeah, we just I really liked the lightweight feel of the original PC fins, but maybe sometimes in bigger surf, like I think it like a more of an easier flex, or if I don't know, say a doughier flex, it's kind of can be a good thing in some conditions. Whereas a stiffer fin, obviously, like similar to our carbon fiber construction, you get that response a little quicker. So I just found, the air core was kind of a bit of a best of both worlds, where it performs a bit more like a PG fin. You get a more of a direct response after you drive. It's a stiffer flex, but it's still super lightweight like the old PC fins are. So I've just found it was a really good update to the fin set, and I don't think it's pretty much ideal for those fins.
right on. Thank you very much for your time,
No worries.
and hopefully we'll see you in March.
Yes, absolutely. I cannot wait to get over there.
Right on. Thanks, Harley.